up to you, counting for your commission. And then we are a global company. You saw the 11 countries we're in, and we got many, many others coming. So what that means to you, when you first sign up, you get one member ID. And say we have a member here, or a good friend that's here in the United States from Canada. And then we sign that individual up from Canada. That person said, well, I got to go back on vacation. I'm going to go back to Canada. And they begin to talk about adding. And he signed some people up. And when those members buy a product over in Canada, guess what you just done, people? You took a step in Canada. You ain't even left the United States. Growing your business. And how sweet is that? That made me move. That's what got me started with it. And so with that company, we had two main income sources. We had the general commission and we had the mastership bonus. Now we're going to talk about both of these and we're going to break them down, starting with the general commission. We don't earn dollars by percentage, and this is how we earn. Take a look up at the top. It says PV, point value. We get paid off of points. Now the Him and the Skincare 6, they have 2 point values and they have 2 price values. If you pay $92, you're going to get 35,000 PV points. If you paid $145, you're going to get 100,000 PV points. Now, that is a total option. But to me, you all raise your hand and say you want to go to that mountaintop and get that $50,000, right? That's a business decision. Get yourself qualified. Pay the $145, get your 100,000 points, get yourself fully qualified so you don't miss out on any commission. Everybody okay with that? Yes. I know I am. And so we got general commission. When you got your personal PV, this is you. Personal PV only counts for qualification. There's no income associated with it. But guess what? It never expires. And then we have group. We got our left group and we got our right group. And here's what happened. I mentioned a little bit earlier. When anybody in any one of those groups begin to buy a product, that's the total sum of all of those. So if all 500 buy, you don't get a little bit, you don't get some. You get 100% of all of those PVs from those 500 members. Now, I tell you, that's pretty sweet. And so, it's unlimited levels as well. So, if you can go down to infinity. You can go down to infinity. Unlimited accumulation. And then you get paid off the smaller group. And once you get paid, it resets to zero. And this can be done globally. Like if that member in Canada, they buying toothpaste, you get those points as well. Computer going to add it up for you. You ain't even got to think about it. Pretty easy. And so, here we go. As an agent, you get 300,000 points. And then your left group and your right group get 300,000 points. Company going to pay you plus or minus $60 a day, paid out weekly. And now you move yourself up to 700, and your left group and your right group get 700 PV points. They're going to pay you plus or minus $120 a day, paid out weekly. And now 1.5 million PV points on your left and your right. Company's going to pay you plus or minus $240 daily, paid out weekly. And then you got 2.4 million PV points. I like to mention right here, this is as far as you need to go in your own personal member ID. After you reach 2.4 million PV, you no longer need to buy any more product under your own member ID. What you do at that point, you're still going to use product because we're still consumers, even though we're business builders. Take and buy your product underneath your members. You're helping them get qualified. You're helping them make checks. And those points come back up to you, counting for a commission. Huh? Y'all like that? Yes. I know I do. And then we got 6 million PV on each leg. And then plus or minus $600 daily, paid out weekly. And then you got 20 million PV points on each leg, plus or minus $1,000 daily, paid out weekly. And then once you reach 50 million points on each leg, plus or minus $1,200 daily, paid out weekly, and you have reached your limit. You can retire. Now, that is the breakdown of the general commission. Now we're going to talk about the mastership bonus. And this is where the beauty begins. As you know, every month we have 2 challenges. The 1st through the 15th, and then the 16th through the end of the month. And when you're going for sales master, you started out as an agent. You had 300,000 points. All you have to do at that point is add another 400 to your own member ID. And now you're going for the sales master. And when your left group and your right group achieve 2.5 million PV points, company's going to reward you with an evening care set, skincare 6, and a box of that Hemahim, and plus or minus $400. And then as a Diamond Master, it's a little bit different this time. You're raising yourself from 700 up to 1.5, but this time you are helping your members. Challenge remain the same, and I want everybody to know that the challenge remains the same for every mastership level here on. Everybody understand that?
Yes.
And now, you're going to get the same product, but this time they're going to throw in another computer. Priced at $650. And then, plus or minus $600 as a bonus. As a Sharon Rose Master, you had $2.4 million. Now you do not have to buy anything else in your own member ID. Now all you do is helping 2 Diamond members. When you're helping your members achieve these levels, the company's going to reward you with $2,000 cash. And then they're also going to give you 2 travel tickets. Now these tickets at this level, they're equivalent to $1,000 each. So on top of all of that money you're getting, they're going to give you this as a one-time incentive, and then you get to go on that vacation. And then plus or minus $1,600 as a mastership bonus. Anybody want that?
Yes. Come on.
Set them dreams, baby. Set them dreams. Get them goals started. As a Star Master, you forever qualify. Challenge remain the same. 1st through the 15th, 16th through the end of the month. Now you help 2 Sharon Roses on each leg. Now, $10,000 plus these 4 travel tickets at this time. And now as a Royal Master, you forever qualify. 2 Star Masters on each leg. And now, $50,000 cash. Y'all ready for that?
Yes.
$50,000 cash. A luxury car rental fee. 4 travel tickets. Now what you got to know about these 4 travel tickets, they are now $4,000 each. And that is 4. I like to tell everybody, if you can't use them all, I got a pretty big family, let me know about that. I'll take a couple off your hands. All right. And then we got this $2,000 a month sponsorship activity fee. Now, it's been a change to this. Before, if you didn't use it, you lose it. Now they're going to put it in your account. Well, I tell you, this company is very generous. Take that money, put it back under your members, help them make checks. Because if your members are making checks and you're doing this business for the right reason, you heard all the videos tonight, if you're working for your people that you bring on board, it's going to return to you tenfold. So keep that in mind, people. And now, as a Crown Master, you forever qualify. You help 2 Royal Masters on each leg. And now, $300,000. Bankroll pretty fat now. And then a paid-off luxury card. This luxury card is equivalent to $64,000. And then you get those 4 travel tickets and that $5,000 a month sponsorship activity fee. Help your members out again. Keep it going. And now, this is our 7th and final mastership level. And I will tell you that we now have 2 Imperial Masters. They both were in Korea. And guess what? They helped 2 members to achieve Crown Master on each leg. And they was rewarded with $1 million cash. An office rental space, 1,700 square feet, equivalent to $2,500 a month. And then you got this personal assistant that you can pay $1,500 a month. If you know some people that's out of business and need some kind of employment, then you can gainfully employ members as well. And then you got this driver driving your luxury car, which is equivalent to $78,000. And then you got those 4 travel tickets again. And on top of that, you got a $10,000 a month sponsorship activity fee. On top of all that other income that you've been making, with this here, that is $1,110,000 in incentives. What company does that? Atomy does that. That's it. Atomy does that. That's what I'm telling you. Atomy does that. So people, you are in the right place at the right time. Don't pass go. And now, here's our mastership levels. Take a look at the English column. Starting up at the top, we got Sales Master, Diamond Master, Sharon Rose Master, Star Master, Royal Master, Crown Master, and Imperial Master. And then, you take a look over here at the bottom right. If you want to know how much we can make at each level, starting from the bottom right up. Sales Master, 2,000 plus. Diamond Master, 4,000 plus. Sharon Rose Master, 10,000 plus. Star Master, 20,000 plus. Royal Master, 40,000 plus. Crown Master, 45,000 plus. And then Imperial Master, you have reached that pinnacle. You have $50,000. And so I say to you all tonight, the motivation, this is the cow philosophy, the motivation behind tending the cow is not for the welfare, but to collect maximum amounts of milk. So what that should be telling you all, if you're going to do the business, do it for the right reason. Help those members out. There's a lot of people struggling. If you're fortunate enough to help people along the way, working as a team, do it. Because it's going to speed up the process for you to move through these levels. Work as a team. And then we can get there and those buckets going to fill up. They're going to fill up. It's all about the people. Adam's objective is to aid people in achieving their goals. Adam wants customers to succeed. Now, I know that I want to succeed, but the question is, do you all want to succeed?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Y'all got me motivated. And so, what is success? So I say to you, success is see your goal, understand the obstacles, create a positive mental picture, clear your mind of self-doubt, embrace the challenge, stay on track, and show the world that you can do it. And I tell you people, you can do it. You can do it. And so I'm going to leave this here with you all tonight. If you're not making money while you are asleep, then you will work until you die. Famous quote by Warren Buffett. Now I'm going to say, this is not going to be me. And I hope that you all don't let that be you. And this concludes my presentation.